Multiplying fractions is actually one of the easiest things in maths, but most students still get it wrong. In the next few minutes, I will show you the simplest tricks to never miss it again. Hi everyone, welcome back. If you want to learn maths and make it make sense finally, you are in the right place. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So you remember in the last class when we did reduction, simplification of fraction, we talked about fraction. And you know that your fraction has a numerator and the denominator. Take for example your 2 all over 3. Your 2 is the numerator and your 3 is the denominator. Alright, so that's good. Here's the good news. To multiply fraction, you simply need to multiply the top and the bottom together. So it's not going to give you any stress. I will give it to you in this template, in the rule. So the rule says A all over B times C all over D equals A times C all over B times D, which will also give you at the end of the day AC all over BD. And this is what you will use throughout the time that you are going to be multiplying fractions. This is a direct way of solving fractions. Alright, so let's do an example. An example will be this: 3 all over 4 times 5 all over 6. So you multiply. So 3 times 5 all over 4 times 6. 3 times 5 is equal to 15 all over 4 times 6. That's 24. Now the thing with this rule is that after you have multiplied both the numerator and the denominator, you are going to find out if it can still be simplified, if it can still be further simplified. And over here, you can also further simplify it. It can be further simplified. You have done simplification. And so your final answer will be the HCF of 15 and 24 is 3. So that will be 15 divided by 3, which is 5, all over 24 divided by 3. 24 divided by 3 is what? 8. So your answer is 5 all over 8. That's your final answer. So what we did first was to multiply all of the numerator, and then we came back to the denominator. After multiplying the numerator and the denominator, what you are going to do is to simplify. So you simplify it to its lowest term, and that's how you get your answer. So let's try another one now. This one says 3 over 2, 2 over 3 times 4 over 5. So you simply do the same. You say 2 times 4 all over 3 times 5. 4 times 2 is 8, all over 3 times 5 is 15. Can it be further simplified? I would say no. So your answer is 8 all over 15. That's your final answer. Okay, so another one over here is 3 all over 4 times 2 all over 6. 3 times 2 is what? 6. 6 times 4. Our 3 times 2 is equal to 6 all over 6 times 4, which is 24. And if we further simplify, uh, the LCM of 6 and 24 is 6. So 6 in 6, 1. 6 in 24 is what? 4. That's your final answer. 1 all over 4. So it's not that hard. It just takes practice, continuous practice. There's another way of solving. Um, there's another way of solving multiplication of fraction apart from this direct multiplication. That way is called cross multiplication. What that one simply does is this: when you have 3 all over 4 times 5 all over 6, and you want to use the cross multiplication. Now it doesn't matter which method you use, any of the method you use is fine. And you want to use cross multiplication method, what you do is this. This is what you are facing. So you can see how I circled it. So what you do is this, you look for a common factor between 3 and 6. So if 3 and 6 can be further divided, no problem. So 3 in 3, 1, 3 in 6, 2. That means you have 1 all over 4 times 5 all over 2. You can see it's only the one in the circle that we touched on. And then you multiply both the numerator and the denominator. So 5 times 1 is 5 all over 4 times 2, that's 8, and that's your final answer, 5 all over 8. So this is called the cross multiplication method. Now let's try it with another question again. And that question I'll be trying it with will be this: 5 all over 6 times 8. Now 8 is also the same thing as 8 all over 1. Let's not forget, anything that is a whole number is also divided by 1. And now we want to solve this. This and this, there's no common factor there, so that will not work. Now 6 and 8 is a common factor, 2. So 2 in 6, 3. 8 divided by 2, 4. And over here we have 5 all over 3 times 4 all over 1. So 5 times 4, which is 20 all over 3 times 1, which is also the same thing as 3. Can you further simplify? No. The answer is 20 all over 3, which is your final answer. So common mistakes that students make is adding instead of multiplying. Please don't make that mistake. And also don't forget to multiply your denominator. The last thing that you must always check out is simplifying your final answer. You must simplify your final answer to be sure that you have gotten it right. So if you have understood this, you are way ahead of many of the students. Like the video, subscribe for more simple math lesson, and comment your answer. What is 2 all over 5 times 3 all over 4 in the comment section. See you in the next video. Goodbye.